Blessed Rising Soul Family. Greetings to you all my beautiful kings and queens, my gods and goddesses. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, this is Soul Family Oracle. I deliver messages from the divine, the depths of our soul, our spirit guides and our ancestors. So this message is going to be as a message that a download that came through another message I did earlier on. I'm going to tag that in this one. And it was basically saying that they tried to stop the prophecy of the ancestors and they are going to be punished for it, or they are getting punished for it. There is someone, and for some I'm hearing some people, because this someone may have worked with others or done what they did with the help of others. This someone is somebody that tried to stop a prophecy that was revolving around your destiny. In trying to stop this prophecy, they had to disrupt your destiny, or try and steal your destiny. And what was coming through was that the ancestors are bringing punishment to this person, even though this person is also from the same lineage or bloodline. So this is somebody that is from the same family as you. This is somebody that is from your family. And what was coming through was, whoever this person was that was doing this or that has been doing this, they did it in a way where it wasn't like a direct attack towards you, or it wasn't like directly targeted towards you, but it was targeted at whoever the prophecy was for. And so even though they targeted the wrong person, which for a lot of you was coming through as your parents, like a mother figure was specifically, they altered the course that you were supposed to be on, because maybe your parents not being around, or your parents not being physically stable. For some of you, there's something about not being physically stable or mentally sound, right? And that parents being in that state could have caused a lot of setbacks for you growing up, or a lot of traumas, or brought about a lot of things. But again, it's like it was something that was used by the Most High to be part of your trials and tribulations. But originally, that course to your destiny was altered. And so even in situations where things should have been easier, or things should have gone through, or opportunities that were yours and were there for you should have gone through or become fruitful, they wouldn't, right? Or they would go down, or just like something would happen and it slips through your hand or something of the sort, right? And this has been because the original course of your destiny, the original course was altered by whoever this person is that tried to block this manifestation from coming in. 0303 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. And what was coming through was that, first and foremost, the ancestors gave a prophecy of your coming. The ancestors gave a prophecy of the coming of a star child, of the coming of a child of light that was going to come and be a blessing to your lineage, going to come and be some kind of savior or messiah to that lineage, to that family, right? And this prophecy was a prophecy that was heavily protected and passed on from like priest to priest, or seer to seer, through the family, or like within the family, with the lineage, the bloodline. But somewhere along the line, I feel like the cause of the continuance of this revelation was stopped. And this could have been because of just time, or just like maybe people in the family, or the priests and seers in the family not walking that path. And this happens a lot in a lot of families. The ones that were to carry out or carry on and continue the works of the priests and seers and healers and spiritual guides in the families, a lot of families, they don't continue that path. Like, a lot of people just venture into the world and, take on white-colored jobs. And, there's also religion that blocks a lot of people from connecting with their true soul's path. And so you have people that are medical doctors, but they are actually meant to be doing root work. They are herbal doctors. You understand? There are people that serve as teachers, but they are actually meant to be spiritual guides. They are meant to be metaphysical teachers and holistic healers. There are people that are into, like, let's say stuff like nutrition, but they are actually people that are meant to be in, like, that have abilities to become holistic healers, or people that are pastors, but they are actually priests and priestesses. So with this, I think this is the part where the revelation of the family of this prophecy through the medium, the medium that was used to deliver it was changed. And that's how this person became one of the few people that now knows about this prophecy, or now became aware of this prophecy. Another thing was coming through was how, even though, let's say, a lot of others in the family didn't know about this prophecy, like you didn't know about it, or your parents even didn't know about it, there were things and signs that showed that you were a special child. There were signs that showed that there was a higher power that was working within you. There were signs that showed, maybe even from birth. For some of you, I'm hearing something about the stories. For some of you, your parents could have told you a story. Either your mom or your dad could have told you a story about something extraordinary or supernatural that happened when you were conceived, or during your birth, or when they were carrying you. You understand? And I feel like this is something that for some of you also may be hidden in your families, of certain things that happened when you were young, or certain things that you did or exhibited when you were young. And these would be the things that showed that you were a supernatural child, or these would be the things that showed that you were special, that you were not the same as the rest in the family. And so there may have been a lot of people that already saw from when you were very young that you had a very bright star, that you were a very bright child, that you would have a very bright future. And a lot of people also in this time, or people that may have known you from when you were young, maybe in this time would have thought you would have been something that they, to them, considered to be success, right? But you have been on a course that was like meticulously crafted to help you bring some kind of salvation to this lineage, some kind of salvation to this generation, to this family. And this was specifically because it's like you were called in, you were prayed for, you were the blessing that they prayed for, you were the blessing that they were calling in for this family, the blessing that they were trying to manifest as a way to save this family or redeem this family. And I remember from the other message, it was saying something about a breakthrough. And it's like, you are the breakthrough that they prayed for this family to receive. And so for whoever this person is that tried to do this, try to destiny swap, that tried to take your destiny and take whatever they thought would be the benefits attached to your destiny, right, is being punished in this time. And what was coming through as the reason why in this time specifically was about this, what I was getting is like this period in this August. I mentioned before the retrograde, and how the retrograde is going to be very different in terms of the things that is bringing up, right? So with the retrograde and with the August month, there's something about loops, right? Loops coming back full cycle, like us going back in time to relive something. And this is one of the reasons why this is coming through right now. It's like in this period, the energy of this period, the ancestors are using the energy of this period to bring this punishment to whoever this is, because it's like I'm hearing the peak of karma. It's like this period right now holds a very heavy karmic energy, and also holds a very heavy ancestral energy, in the terms that this period is like, this period in August is like it's like the veil is very thin, and there's an opening for ancestors. I don't know. I think ancestral days, is August an ancestral month, or there are different festivals, ancestral festivals that are in August. And I think in Ghana also, the Ghana Dangbe tribe, that's one of the largest groups. The Ghana Dangbe tribe, the ancestral month is August, where ancestral rites and ancestral communication and ancestral veneration is done nationwide. Or not nationwide, actually, in the main region, which is where the Ghana Dangbes really are, migrated to. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, right? So in this period, it's like the time is I'm hearing the time is ripe. The time is ripe to bring this down in a way where I feel like it's like the ancestors are needing or are meaning for this punishment to be very physical, very 3D, not exactly very spiritual, because I feel like somehow this person has already been going through some things spiritually. They've already been receiving, I'm hearing nightmares, like warnings and nightmares. They've been having nightmares because of the things that they've done, or because of what they did to you. And the nightmares, I feel like it's not even specifically because of what they've done. It's like the nightmares, it's like it's something about, it's almost like your ancestors are putting in them the kind of fear, the kind of trauma, the kind of burdens that you've had to go through because of some of the things that they did, right? So it's like these people are going to be put, if they aren't already being put in situations to feel pain, to feel betrayal, to feel isolation, to feel emptiness. You understand? And it's like it's a way of, like, again, it's like it's a way of the ancestors like punishing this person for being a detriment to the family, for being a detriment to the lineage, right? Just like this person, 1111 on the timer. So it's like this person tried to take something. First of all, they tried to take something which didn't belong to them, which already by karma they were meant to receive karmic retribution for that, right? And then aside of that, this thing that they were taking or were trying to take for themselves is something that belonged to the whole lineage, something that was meant to be a blessing for generations to come, something that was meant to help the family. So it's like on that side, so the ancestors are like, listen, you get double karma for that, like you get double the punishment for this. So it's almost like the ancestors are playing judge in this situation. It's like they're playing judge in this situation, and I feel like this is something that maybe I feel like this person, I don't know, I get the sense that this person may have been giving multiple chances to whether withdraw or to stop what they were doing, or to not continue, or to stop. Something like that, right? And that makes a lot of sense, because another thing that was coming through about this retrograde energy with a reading I did before was how certain opportunities are going to come back around. So certain things that we had the chance to leave, or certain things that we missed before, or certain things that we involved ourselves in before will be coming back around. But this time, the test would be to see if we've actually changed enough to release these things fully. Right? And it's like with this, it's like in a reverse where it's like it's not about what is being released or what is not, it's not about what is being released or what is being done. It's more about what is not being done, right? Where it's like if this person is going to go ahead and do this again, or if they are going to, step back and actually feel remorseful, or, be like, I give up, or I'm not going to keep disrupting this person's destiny or trying to meddle with their destiny. Because it looks like another thing I'm getting is like this person may have been told by multiple seers, or they may have gone to make some kind of inquiry about certain things going on in their life, and they may have been told that there's something that is being maybe transferred, or something that they're losing, or is going to somebody else, right? I don't know exactly if they have a very good understanding of why this thing is going to somebody else, or who it's going to, but it feels like it's almost like this person feels like whatever it is that is going away is something that they took for themselves. It's like something that doesn't belong to them that they are losing. So it's almost like they can feel like they're not losing something that belongs to them. It's like they're losing something that originally did not belong to them. You understand? So, yeah. And another thing also with the multiple people was that the thing about the priest and priestesses or seers in this lineage that were the bearers of this revelation, and how along the line that revelation got lost within the mix. It's like this could very well also be somebody that was in the bloodline of the priest and priestesses of this family. So this could be somebody that is also a seer, because I'm getting an energy of somebody that is also quite spiritually in tuned. So this person could be somebody that is very spiritually in tune, or somebody that does a lot of spiritual work or delves in the spiritual, right? So this person could be somebody that goes to priests or sees priestesses and seers and stuff like that. And whoever if it's not this person that is like from the bloodline of priests and priestesses in your lineage, then on the other side is somebody that they went to, or whoever they went to get to this revelation from, or whoever they went to, or whoever they've been going to try and swap this destiny or to steal this. So I feel like on multiple levels, or for different individuals, multiple levels, is going to be for some, this person also doubles as some kind of priest or priestess, or somebody that is a seer or has spiritual gift, or delves in the spiritual a lot. Or this is also punishment that is coming not just to them, but to whoever the priests and priestesses or seers or magicians are that help them to do this, or have been helping them to carry this out. And I'm hearing for some also to block out karma. It's like this person has been trying to reverse the karma that they've been receiving. This person has been trying to kind of like reverse the karma they've been receiving, but they don't realize that it's only going to get worse as long as they continue to be in this energy, as long as they continue to want what's yours, as long as they continue to be, it's almost like this person wants to be the one in the forefront. This person wants to be the leader. So in some sense, this person may have already seen you. I'm getting for some of you, this person could have seen you in a leadership position in a dream. And in some sense, for like, why is it you in a leadership position? Why are you the one being revered? They are maybe much older than you are, or maybe they are like, they feel like they're more experienced or richer than you are, or well, exposed than you are. But there's something like this person has received or may have received some kind of revelation of the leadership role that you will play also. You understand? And this person, another thing about this message is, whoever this person is, they may have not even had an idea really of who you are in the beginning, as like not knowing the identity of exactly who it is, right? But that was because from however the message was channeled to them before, they received the message without the intricate details, which was the protected part of this revelation or this prophecy, which was your identity, the details of your identity. And this is the reason why for some, your parent or a parent may have suffered the consequence of that. Yeah, so for whoever this message is for, there might be something about a family member asking just strange questions or weird questions about like maybe your mother, or like again when you were young, maybe it's almost like maybe trying to see if you remember certain things, right? But I feel like it's like they might be asking you because they want to see what you remember concerning your parent, or whether the mother or the father or whoever it was that they targeted. But that's because they don't know that you are actually 0303 on the clock. You are actually the one. You are the prophecy. So they may be trying to find certain things out or get some clues, or they may have done this from when you were young. So this might be part of those things or secrets that they were trying to hide. This is something that they may have asked you when you were young. They may have tried to get information off of you when you were young. For some of you, this is like on a travel. This may have been some kind of trip, like a family trip, or maybe a family trip to like an extended family side, or like to like maybe a grandfather's or a grandmother's place for like summer or something of the sort, where maybe like an auntie or an uncle would have, was questioning you about something to do with your parent, whether your mother or your father, something of the sort. But the trick is that the whole time they thought the person that they were targeting, which is the parent, your parent, was the bearer of that destiny or that prophecy, not knowing that it was you all along. It was you all along. And the ancestors are stepping in to bring punishment, because it looks like this person may have tried again, or it looks like this person may actually go ahead and try again. As always, please listen with discernment. Please listen with discernment. 155 on the clock as 305 on my other phone. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if the message resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe to help us reach even more of our soul tribe. And happy new month to you guys. I feel like August is going to be another beautiful month, but the energy of August feels a bit heavier. It's like there's going to be a lot of work being done in the ethers. So the energy already feels heavy. It's been feeling heavy for the last few days, but heavy in sometimes it's like heavy in a good way, as in like it feels like downloads coming in, and then sometimes it feels heavy like energies, like feels like energies that are being felt, right? But I hope you're staying grounded and hydrated and light through meditation, and have a blessed new month, guys.